All right, guys. So we are going to discuss this topic that government brings all agricultural programs under two umbrella schemes and with a total outlay of rupees 1 lakh crore. So, as you all know, agriculture has always been a significant issue in our country, with a lot of farmers committing suicide and issues with minimum support price and the demand issues, supply issues, etc. A large portion of India's population is still engaged in this sector, and it becomes essential for government to take major steps to strengthen this sector and that eventually solve the problems of farmers and benefit the farmers and ultimately benefiting the entire country. So, if you look at this in this context, I would like to inform you that the central government has launched a scheme of rupees 1 lakh crore for the Prime Minister's National Agricultural Development Scheme and another scheme called Krishi Unnati Yojana also. And you can see the news that the cabinet allocates 1 lakh crore to boost farm productivity. So we are getting into the details of it as you can see here. So the new agricultural initiatives is what we are actually discussing. So, we'll discuss the government intends to do under these two schemes. What changes will it bring in? And we'll also tell you about another news that the scheme for fortified rice amounting around 1,77 crore is also being extended. So let's move ahead. And guys, before that, in case if you want to join the complete sociology course, I'll give you the link in the description. You can get the complete sociology course, complete GS course also. Okay, so let's get started and let's start by looking at what exactly happened. You see, government is stating that they are going to take significant move to enhance agricultural productivity and you can see food security in our country. So basically, the union government or union cabinet approved a proposal from the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare to rationalize all centrally sponsored schemes related to agriculture and farmers welfare. What does this mean? Whenever elections approach, you might have seen that various schemes are launched to lure the farmers because farmers are a big and significant vote bank. As I've told you, majority of Indian population is engaged in agriculture. So, with so many schemes related to agriculture, duplication have started to occur, and the funds intended for proper use are not actually utilized effectively. And therefore, it is being proposed to rationalize all the centrally sponsored scheme, consolidate them, and provide more freedom to states so that duplication can be minimized and the savings can be utilized for other initiatives as well. Okay, so that's a new approach, consolidation of centrally sponsored scheme to minimize duplication and improve efficiency, increase flexibility for states to address specific agricultural challenges, focus on promoting sustainable agriculture and enhancing the farm productivity. Now, what are the key features? So if you look at the key features, you can see whenever the new structure involved two umbrella initiatives that will include all the schemes. One is a Prime Minister's National Agriculture Development Scheme, and the other is the Krishi Unnati Yojana. So the Prime Minister's National Agricultural Development Scheme aims to promote sustainable agriculture. Now, if you look at this from the examination point of view, it is essential for you to understand that the scheme promotes sustainable agriculture, which means it include organic farming and maintaining soil health, etc. The Krishi Unnati Yojana, on the other hand, aims to achieve agricultural self-sufficiency and address food security challenges. So one side you need to see for sustainable agriculture and organic farming, etc. The other one, if you look at, it is basically for food security challenges. And the goal is to enhance the production in our country to tackle the issues of food security. So the total amount being spent on these initiatives is 1 lakh crore, which will be contributed by both central and the state government. The central government will not spend unilaterally. The funds will be allocated through the states. The schemes that have been operational will be consolidated. So that is what actually going to happen now. So enhancement of mission mode initiatives also as part of it, strengthening mission organic value chain development schemes in northeastern states. Okay, okay. So things will be consolidated. Now, the reason for this rationalization, if you look at us, it is basically to enhance the initiatives taken in a mission mode, such as the National Mission for Edible, palm oil and the Clean Plant Program. the digital agriculture. Additionally, there is a scheme called Mission Organic Value Chain Development for the Northeastern region, which will be further enhanced to tackle agricultural challenges in those states effectively. So the scheme will be quite beneficial for the states as they have, they are given the freedom to launch their comprehensive strategic documents for the agriculture sector. So if you look at this, in our country, there is a lot of diversity. One state may focus on rice cultivation and the other may prioritize wheat. So thus, if you look at this, the state government will be able to modify their plans according to their goals. When, this freedom is given to the state government, so it is like empowering the states. And previously, if you look at the central government imposed schemes on states with no flexibility, a government will tell the state have to implement. But now the states can create their own strategic documents to address their specific agricultural requirements. So that's why I said this is going to be quite beneficial and effective, more effective. Okay. So based on their goals, they can plan. Now, this was the situation before. Previously, the central government used to impose the policy, but now that's not the case. State has been given the flexibility. Now, what's the advantage? So the key benefits of agricultural scheme rationalization, what could be the advantage? First, as we discussed, duplication is the main issue. So there will be no duplication of efforts with the schemes launched by the government, ensuring that the funds can be used elsewhere. Okay, so duplication won't be there. And major challenges in agriculture, such as nutrition security, sustainability, the climate resilience will be addressed. The states given more freedom to spend based on their plans, so they can fix their goals and they can achieve their goal based on their, climatic condition, geographical, location and other things, right? The soil and everything. An annual action plan will be created for its proper implementation, and states can flexibly allocate the funds with the Prime Minister's National Agriculture Development Scheme or other schemes as per their requirement. So these are the advantages or the key benefits if you look at it. And the funding allocation, you can see total allocation is 1 lakh crore. Central government is around 69 and state government 22 crore it will come. So that's about the fund allocation. So, okay. So regarding the fund, if you look at, it's 1 lakh crore and this is how it is divided. And in the National Agriculture Development Scheme, it will be around 57,000 crore. And the Krishi Unnati Yojana, it will be 44,000. So it's 1 lakh crore. So what after this? Now, in addition to these schemes, the union government has also taken a significant step regarding the fortified rice, which is provided to the country's large population through the PDS system and will be at a very significant or subsidized rate. Okay, so this is the fortified rice program and it will be given at a subsidized rate. The fortified rice, which contains additional nutrients, will continue to be supplied till December 2028, with the entire funding being taken by the central government, and it will come around 100. Okay, so according to the National Family Health Survey, various problems such as anemia, iron deficiency are prevalent across India, and food fortification is an effective way to enhance the nutritional content of staples like rice, ensuring that the population receives adequate nutrition. So given that rice is a staple food for around 65% of the population, you're going for fortified rice. Okay, so now what can be the conclusion here? This is effectively going to work out because state has been given the flexibility to allocate funds, make their plans, achieve their goals. So I hope this is very clear to all of you. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next session. And in case if you're interested to join the complete GS course or sociology course, I'll give you the link in the description. You can consider subscribing the course. See you guys in the next video.